Webinar. You are about to hear from scientist and inventor David Schmidt. David is the founder of LifeWave, an award-winning health technology company that offers proprietary health products that improve quality of life, and they're used by people all over the world. LifeWave's natural line of products have been the subject of over 70 clinical studies. David's innovative techniques were initially developed for the U.S. Navy SEALs, who were seeking a means to address fatigue without the use of stimulants. And his patented solutions became the model for an entirely new technology in drug-free healthcare. David is going to reveal an exclusive scientific discovery that will absolutely change the way you think about skincare. So get comfortable and enjoy the presentation as David explains the science, research, and profound life changes that the Alavida regenerating trio is having upon skin, as well as overall health.
Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. This is David. We just had the official product launch of our brand new Alavida Regenerating Trio. We're bringing not new products, but an entirely new technology into the skincare industry. The philosophy that we have with Alavida is all about regeneration. The skin is a reflection of what is going on inside your body. If your skin looks young and healthy, then what's going on inside your body is going to be young and healthy as well. This is what sets LifeWave apart and Alavida apart from every other skincare product on the market, is that we're using a technology to improve the health of the skin, to restore the youthful glow and the youthful radiance of the skin. So this is a really important concept. Regenerating this youthful looking state. So how can we accomplish this? Well, it all begins with our patch technology, and you're going to hear us referring to this as phototherapy. Alavida is a phototherapy patch, and we're using this technology to improve the health of the skin from the inside out. This is going to have a dramatic effect on improving the health and the function of the skin. If we're improving the health of the skin, we improve the look of the skin. As you can see, this is a really new approach to skincare. All the other products that are out on the market, they talk about covering up lines and wrinkles, reducing the appearance of lines and wrinkles, but cream and lotion is not improving the health of the skin. For that, you have to do it from the inside out, and that's what makes us so much different. So it's not just another cream or lotion. This is an entirely new approach at improving the radiance of the skin. Now, what kind of results can you expect from Alavida? Another way to say this is, does this really work and how well does it work? Well, let's take a look at some real life results. This is Meta Block, and she is a competition athlete. You can see, generally speaking, she has good skin, but I want to draw your attention to her eyelids. This has been a problem area for Meta. So take a look at the heavy lines and wrinkles that are on her eyelids and what happens in just 15 days of using Alavida. You can bet that she was incredibly excited. This would not be possible unless the actual health of the skin was improving. We are not stretching the skin. We're not trying to cover up lines and wrinkles. It has nothing to do with Botox, where we're trying to kill off the nerves. This is actually improving the health and the integrity of the skin. This brings us back to a really important part of Alavida, which has to do with regeneration. We're going to accomplish this with phototherapy. In other words, light therapy. All life on this planet originates with the sun. Of course, we know that photosynthesis is the process of converting light over into food for plants. So now the plants and the vegetation, they collect the light, they turn it into food, and then of course we're eating the plants and animals that contain the light. Now, very interesting is the scientific facts that all living creatures emit light. These are called biophotons. We can see this with a number of different techniques. The one that most people are familiar with is night vision. Night vision is being able to see the infrared light that comes off the human body. There are thousands of different chemical reactions that occur in the human body. Photons of light are released by the DNA and orchestrate all these different chemical reactions that occur within the cell. So we are truly light-based beings, which agrees very, very nicely with thousands of years of religious and spiritual teachings. Very practical example. We know that light can cause our body to produce melanin. People know that the light will cause melanin to be produced in the skin. Melanin actually is an antioxidant that is there to protect our skin from damage to sunlight. Light therapy has been around for well over 100 years. We can even go back thousands of years to India for light therapy, but modern phototherapy has been around about 100 years. And things like infrared lamps have been used for pain relief to improve circulation. Today, if you wanted to go into La Jolla, Beverly Hills, or travel to a medical clinic in Costa Rica or down in Brazil, maybe in Paris, you could today go see a dermatologist, put your face into a bank of orange lights, and these lights would specifically produce increases in collagen in the skin. These are medical devices that are regulated by the FDA and cleared for market for reducing lines and wrinkles through increases in collagen. So we're taking advantage of this by using our phototherapy patch to use light in an entirely different way to improve the health of the skin. This connection between light and the health of the skin is now very well known and established. This is how we get to Alavida. This is all about improving the health of the skin from the inside out and the outside in. And it's about getting more vibrant and healthy skin right from the first day you use it. And we're going to be doing this with natural products. This is such an important foundation to Alavida that when we started the development of Alavida, we wanted this to be something that our customers would be proud of. And we were able to achieve natural formulas, 98.6% naturally derived plant-based ingredients. In addition to having natural products, these have also been put through very rigorous scientific testing. Everything at LifeWave, when we make a claim, it is backed up by scientific clinical studies and proof. So these are 3 parts in our Alavida trio. This is designed to provide a protection and improvement to your skin 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We like to think of this as where we've taken modern technology and merged it with nature to create something that has never existed before in the skincare industry. The results that people get with Alavida are immediate. These 3 products are designed to work together. They've been orchestrated so that the results that you get with the Alavida patch match perfectly for what we have done with the daytime and the nighttime formulas. Front and center, what people are looking for is to reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles, but it's all about how that's being done, and we're doing it in an entirely new way. So first about the patch. This, of course, is our patented phototherapy technology. There's no drugs or chemicals that are going into the body. A good way to summarize this is that we are using light to reduce the levels of oxidative stress on the skin. Now, here's an important scientific fact, that around the age of 25, your body starts to lose the ability to produce new collagen in the skin. This happens in the fibroblasts. Another important fact is that as we age, oxidative chemicals begin to accumulate and our bodies start to slow down in the ability to remove oxidative chemicals. And as they accumulate, they continue to cause damage to the skin and to the organs and everything else in the body. So we took the approach of, if we could reduce the oxidative chemicals that are damaging the skin and get them back to normal levels, then the skin would have an opportunity to heal and to give people improvements in levels of new collagen and elastin and reduce lines and wrinkles to have a truly youthful appearance. So the key message about what Alavida does is it's reducing oxidative stress. The Alavida patch is used at night. Now, on the daily refresh facial nectar, as well as the nighttime formula, these are 2-in-1 products. Not only do they provide an anti-aging effect, but they provide superior moisturizing ability, and they're very lightweight. As a matter of fact, during the development phase, one of the things that we were incredibly pleased to find out is that the daytime formula is the perfect complement for makeup. Women told us that when they applied the daytime formula, it went on very clean, not greasy, absorbs incredibly well, immediate improvements in the appearance and the hydration of the skin, and it provided the ultimate foundation for makeup. Most women told us that it was the best product they had ever used with their makeup, so that was a really pleasant surprise. The Nightly Restore product is also a moisturizer, but this product is designed to elevate levels of collagen in the skin and hyaluronic acid. We've got a really unique take on this as far as how we're doing those things. So it's a perfect complement to what we're doing with the facial nectar, which you use during the day, which is designed to protect and hydrate the skin. The science behind this, a few key facts, is that during our testing, we found out this was great for all skin types. We found out that even though Alavida is a natural product, that people with allergies tolerate it really well. These formulations have been very thoroughly tested. We worked with a cosmetic scientist who's got 30 years of experience in the industry to come out with a completely new approach in skincare. Our goal was to be able to provide products that provided an immediate and a long-term effect, and we achieved it. So the key benefits that you could expect to achieve with Alavida is first, seeing a reduction in the lines and wrinkles, and for most people, they'll see that immediately through improvements in skin hydration. Of course, over time, because of the way the products work, over a period of 3 weeks, the first 15 days, you continue to see improvements in reduction in lines and wrinkles. Immediate, 100% of the people tested see immediate improvements in the hydration and the appearance of the skin firmness. The lab that we used that tested this said these were some of the best results they had ever seen in skin firmness, and that's all directly connected to the levels of collagen in the skin, dramatic changes in skin tone and discoloration. Now, you have to start somewhere with a skincare system. The basic premise that we started with is that Alavida had to be natural. About 70% of what you put on your skin gets into the body. This becomes academic in that you should never put anything on the skin that you don't want going on inside your body. So Alavida had to be natural. We didn't want to have any type of synthetic chemicals going inside the body. The second thing is that it had to be incredibly effective. So how do we enter into the skincare industry with a new technology as opposed to just another cream or lotion? What are we going to be basing our topical products on? We have 7 years now investigating a new technology for cultivating agricultural products and specifically algae. And we learned some things the past 7 years about algae that made a very compelling argument to have this be the base of all of our skincare products. So this is something that you'll see now and in the coming years, that the foundation of our topicals is algae oil. Unlike what most companies do is they get their algae oil from the environment, which is highly undesirable because it contains a lot of toxic materials, undesirable materials. Our algae oil that we use is manufactured in a bioreactor. So this gives us ultra pure quality, absolutely no contaminants. It's been clinically demonstrated to have remarkable effects on immediately improving the hydration of the skin, and it also contains DHA. DHA is an essential fatty acid that's found in algae oil, and DHA is one of the primary components of the skin. If there is not DHA in the skincare formula you're using now, then you're missing one of the key ingredients that your skin requires. So that's one of the many reasons why we decided to use algae oil. So as I said, we've got 7 years of development. We already have patents that have been granted on our technology for harvesting and manufacturing algae. Now, this is a look at what most companies do that are using algae-based products is they go to a lake or a lagoon and they harvest natural algae. Impossible to get any type of control over the purity. You have all types of undesirable things in the water that can end up in the algae, such as synthetic chemicals, pesticides, herbicides. What we do instead is we manufacture the algae in a bioreactor, controlled environment. This is sustainable, economical, environmentally friendly, guaranteed supply all year round. Incredible number of compelling reasons to do it this way. A number of things we've learned about algae oil over the years is that it's actually more effective than some other common nutrients and things that are well known like vitamin C, retinol, vitamin E, at improving the elasticity of the skin. In addition to the collagen in the skin breaking down over time, we also know that the elasticity, which is connected to the elastin in the skin, deteriorates as well. And algae can do a remarkable job at improving skin elasticity. Already mentioned DHA. Another thing worth knowing is most of the products on the market today are using some type of synthetic compounds. It's incredibly difficult to find true natural products in the market. One of the reasons why we used algae oil is that DHA is natural and it's more effective than something like retinol. So let's take a look at the Daily Refresh facial nectar that you use during the day. This is a proprietary formula. It's patent pending. It starts with a base of our algae oil. It also contains a lipid-soluble vitamin C, and then a very special blend of a number of different oils, including rice bran oil, moringa butter, macadamia seed oil, jojoba oil, and rosemary extract. The vitamin C that we are using in Alavida is ultra pure. The special lipid form that we're using, it's a vitamin C that's encapsulated in a lipid, and what that means is that it is able to get through the cell membrane very efficiently. And we know that vitamin C functions as an antioxidant, so it's going to protect the skin. But another important reason to use vitamin C is that it can help to stimulate the production of collagen. Of course, that improves the firmness of the skin and reduces lines and wrinkles. This can even help to even out the skin tone. One more thing on the vitamin C is that the form that we're using is actually 50 times more effective than regular vitamin C. So a little bit goes a long way. The lipid encapsulation also makes it less irritating. Now, rice bran oil has been used in skincare products for a number of years and for some pretty good reasons. Vitamin E is known to help to protect and nourish the skin. Rice bran oil also penetrates very deeply into the skin, so you get an immediate moisturizing effect. This in turn helps to improve skin elasticity, helps to act as a barrier for conserving the moisture in the skin, and then ultimately also contributes to reduction in lines and wrinkles. Now, moringa butter has been around for thousands of years. We looked at things like shea butter, cocoa butter, and ultimately the clinical data was very clear. Moringa butter is much more effective. This is going to help to brighten the skin, rejuvenate the appearance of the skin. Moringa butter contains antioxidants. Of course, this is a natural compound, and it helps to promote the growth of new and healthy skin. There is a combination of oils that we used that are there to help act as a delivery system and drive these ingredients deep within the skin. One of them is macadamia seed oil. Macadamia seed oil helps to prevent the loss of water from the skin, locking in hydration. These are natural products that contain plant sterols. Sterols are found in the cell membrane. Here's the key thing. The sebaceous glands in the skin release something called sebum, which is what the skin uses to hold in moisture. Macadamia seed oil is nearly identical to human sebum. Now, not surprisingly, over time, the production of sebum declines. So what we've done is we've used a combination of two different oils to replace that sebum so you get a natural moisturizing effect. Despite the fact that we have all of these oils in Alavida, it doesn't feel greasy, and that's one of the things we really love about it. As a result, macadamia oil also has antioxidant qualities and reduces any type of inflammation in the skin. Now, jojoba oil is the other oil that we're using that also closely resembles human sebum. It's been used for many years in skincare for that very reason, and does have an effect on being able to help promote natural production of collagen. So as a result, jojoba oil is going to contribute to reduction of lines and wrinkles. wrinkles. Now, rosemary extract is pretty exciting because ingestion of rosemary extract has been shown to elevate glutathione and SOD levels, and glutathione is an antioxidant that's found in skin, so applying it topically makes sense. But rosemary extract can act as a natural preservative, so it made all the sense in the world to have Alavida contain small amounts of rosemary extract so we could have it as a natural preservative, and along with its additional benefits. To summarize all of that, the daily formula that you apply helps to repair some of the effects when the skin is exposed to environmental toxins. The oils help to create a natural barrier that lock in hydration, so you apply it in the morning and it lasts all day. You get a long-term effect to protect your skin from the signs of aging, and you'll see this immediate improvement in the health and the glow of the complexion. Now that we've covered the daytime formula, let's talk about the nighttime formula as well. Like the daytime formula, the nighttime formula is a two-in-one product. It's going to act as an anti-aging product and also as a moisturizer. The single biggest difference between the nighttime formula and the day formula is that the night formula contains milk peptides. This is proteins that are found in milk, so they're natural products. They're clinically substantiated to improve the firmness and the elasticity of the skin. And again, this ends up having a dramatic effect on reducing the appearance of lines and wrinkles. The nighttime formula also has a base of our algae oil. It's got the milk peptide complex. It also has the lipid-soluble vitamin C, which is so important for increasing collagen production in the skin, and a blend of oils. We've covered the benefits of the oils. Let's focus in on the milk peptide complex in the nightly formula. First of all, it's there to reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles and support the regeneration of the skin. The benefits that you'll see from this are improvements in firmness, elasticity, and reduction in lines and wrinkles. Now, these bioactive peptides are designed to do something very specific, which is first, increase collagen production in the fibroblasts of the skin and also increase hyaluronic acid. You'll notice that there's not hyaluronic acid in our formulas. Of course, hyaluronic acid is known to improve the moisture content of the skin. As a matter of fact, hyaluronic acid is so important that it's the primary compound that you see in what's outside the cells of the skin. So it's incredibly important. And not surprisingly, hyaluronic acid decreases as we age. So that's loss of moisture and increase in lines and wrinkles. So instead of putting hyaluronic acid in our formulas, a much more effective approach is to get the skin to produce its own hyaluronic acid, and the milk peptides help to accomplish this. The milk peptides in Alavida are incredibly important for helping long-term to restore hyaluronic acid and also restore levels of collagen so we can get a true reduction in lines and wrinkles. Over time, this decreases the depth of wrinkles. And we also saw antioxidant levels go up. In other cases, the wrinkles were dramatically softened as a result of reduction in the depth of the wrinkles. And this leads to smoother, more radiant skin. To summarize the nighttime formula, perfect follow-up to the daytime formula. You can use it during the day if you like, although it's a little heavy for that. We do recommend that you use it at night. And of course, this is applying essential nutrition to the skin so it can heal and repair, improving firmness, texture, smoothness, and regenerating radiance. Alavida is a natural-based product, naturally derived. We did not use any type of synthetics that you would find in most other skincare formulas. There's no parabens, sulfates, phthalates, ureas, no artificial colors or dyes. So you can use these with confidence, knowing that they're naturally derived and plant-derived. Now, you already know that the patch reduces levels of oxidative stress. I'm going to share a little bit more with you now. We do clinical studies on all of our products before we can talk about the benefits. And this is one study that we did to look at what's going on inside the body. How is the Alavida improving the health of the skin and the health of the body? So we used a technique called electro-interstitial scanning. And we looked at the kidneys, the adrenals, frontal lobes. We saw a dramatic spike in bioelectrical activity in the frontal lobes. Some of you may experience some intense dreaming when you use Alavida at night. You may experience improvements in cognitive function, and that's a result of this improvement in bioelectrical activity in the brain, but especially the frontal lobes. Using the patch just even 5 nights a week, we get a statistically significant improvement in the health of the organs in the body. We make the claim that Alavida patch reduces levels of oxidative stress. So how do we know that? We used a technique that was developed by Joey Jones. He was invited to be part of President Obama's scientific council, so he's very well known, and he's here in California at University of California in Irvine. The study involved a double-blind, placebo-controlled study with 60 people. It wasn't a small study. We looked at different markers of oxidative stress. You have to have oxidative chemicals in your body for the immune system to function and do what it does. But as we age, if these oxidative chemicals accumulate, they can end up damaging healthy tissue as well. We also looked at antioxidants. In theory, if oxidative stress goes down, antioxidants should go up. What was amazing was after just 2 weeks of using the Alavida patch, we saw these remarkable decreases in oxidative stress, and we also saw antioxidant levels go up. Now, that's important. If you were to take a glutathione pill, you'd see maybe a 14% increase in glutathione levels over a 30-day period of time. But here we have something that's reducing oxidative stress levels, even though that's not what the product is designed to do. So an extra benefit there. So the summary of all this is that the Alavida patch is going to improve not only the health of the skin from the inside out, but the health of the body as well. So you can expect some other benefits. These are dramatic reductions in levels of oxidative stress that are associated with aging. And we also get the benefit of increasing our antioxidant supply as well. And that helps the body deal with stress. So this improves our overall health, very powerful anti-aging effects. This really represents breakthrough in skincare. There's no type of technology or products on the market today that are anything like Alavida.
This